Guys, in today's video, starring the OG67, I'm gonna explain to you why you should delete your truck. Get rid of that DPF, the EGR, all the SCR systems. It's no good, get rid of it. So what I gotta do is I gotta pick up a telehandler for a good customer of mine and deliver it to the dock, not very far. Good job for the 250, but the stupid pump system for this trailer is broken again. My viewers are looking to buy a trailer, just stay away from hydraulics. My God, what a stupid thing. So everything's a bit rushed right now. I just spent most of today editing the last video you guys saw. Still got some invoicing to do before 5. Deliver a telehandler with a broken hydraulic pump. There's a lot going on that I don't think I have time to do. So for now, whatever works. All day, and I mean all day. Good weather while I was editing. And now that I go outside to work, it is raining. All right, zip. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a quicker video because the weather's bad again. I'm sick, not sure if you can hear or not, probably can. I'm in a huge hurry, of course. But I wanna get this out for you guys because a lot of times when I make things I hate videos or just negative videos in general, you guys seem to freak the f out. I'm hoping to have this up right after. We'll see how I did, I guess. I get way too happy when I drive this truck. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Now, a lot of people don't care about it, but I do. The sound. You take what sounds like an electric vehicle pretty much. Hang on, I got it. So you take what pretty much sounds like an electric vehicle and you turn it into this monstrous head-turning beast, right? Rumble of the diesel motor. You know, you get to appreciate what you pay for. Not beyond just the power, the extra power that you get. Everything's just so effortless for this truck. I mean, once you get the DPF off these trucks, I mean, they sound good. So at the same time, we can talk about the cost of owning the truck over the years. You have no worries about a DPF to give out, nothing like that. You have no problems with freezing DEF anymore. All of these, because there's a few problems. Yeah, freezing DEF, tank heaters giving out, tanks breaking, the DPF itself taking a shit. There's about 12 extra sensors in this system to make it work, and each one of them can give out and leave you stranded on the side of the road, even if it's just a sensor. This system will, without hesitation, leave you stranded on the side of the road. Find that's really, really dangerous. Let's say you forget to put DEF in it, and there's none around, you'll be shut down pretty much. That'll be it, you're done. Because I paid for the truck, I own the truck, I don't feel like I should be forced to put DEF in the truck to make it work. We don't own these trucks. And that's the way they make it seem. You're looking at huge reliability gains from deleting the DPF and the SCR and EGR systems. Other thing, yeah, the EGRs, they plug up. They can, if the coolant goes into your motor from the EGR, you can say goodbye to your motor because that will ruin it right there and then. Gonna make this turn? I think so. So you gotta be very careful with that as well. It's happened to many people. So another reason to just get rid of all that emission stuff. It's not reliable yet, all those technologies. There's also supposed fuel savings up to 3 or 4 miles per gallon, which is pretty big. And obviously you don't have to put DEF in it anymore. So, I mean, you're just saving money there left, right, and center pretty much. And who doesn't love that? Pulling into the battlefield here now. That blue telehandler there, that is the one we gotta pick up. That's what we're grabbing right there. No idea how to use this. Remember that? Yeah. Glow plugs, get the glow plugs. Don't expect this to go well at all. No, that's not it. There you go, right here. Drive it from down here? That's probably a bad idea. Pretty nervous here. Oh, that's not good. I don't know how to use this. Yeah, that was it, I think. Stop button was on. Okay. I don't even know how to make it move. There are no buttons. Then this operates the I can operate this. Yeah, this load isn't going very far. It's for I'm doing it for free actually for a customer. He's a good customer though, so I don't mind at all. It's only going like a couple hundred feet. So anyways, that's loaded up now. I'll be able to leave like first thing tomorrow morning. It's fine. I miss towing those big loads with this truck. What a fun thing that was. Couldn't go very fast and didn't have much of an engine brake, but by God, it was fun. Never get out into traffic here. Now see, right now, there's nothing coming that way. All right, so now we got an opening here, and now there's a vehicle coming there. And now there's a vehicle coming on that side. Getting out into traffic here in this town is damn near impossible. I'm cutting that guy off, that's okay. I do not care. Sorry, bud. Speaking of the DPFs, so you're still looking to gain about 3 or 4 miles per gallon. Another benefit is that with a regular vehicle, when you idle it a lot, it's bad for the DPF, or so they say. The new one's got that figured out now, but back in the day, you used to not be able to. Idling a diesel truck with a DPF was not an option, and definitely not a good idea. DPFs, when they get dirty, they don't smell good. They smell really bad. It's like ammonia or something when the DEF and the D, I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works, but it stinks. So when the DPF is gone, all you got is that burning diesel smell, and that's it. We are cutting more people off. If you're looking for more power, a Delete is a great way to go because you get some great tunes with it. You can push these things up to 600 horsepower. Now, of course, you lose reliability, but as long as you're not towing, these trucks can take quite the beating and they'll last a very long time. At a minimum, by taking that DPF off, you're gaining 50 horsepower just from not being able to flow again, right? Being able to get that exhaust out, get new fresh air in. You get diagnostics. Most tuners have diagnostics built in, so if you get a code come up, you can search it on your computer. Like I got the H&S Minimax here, I believe it's called, and it'll show you all of the information, all the codes, everything, and sometimes what they even mean, which is very handy. Along with these screens, is that you can see what is going on. You can measure your EGTs, you can measure your voltages, your coolant temperatures, a whole bunch of stuff that is really good to monitor when you're towing. So what did we cover? We covered fuel, DEF, EGR, reliability. We covered power and fun, obviously, because that's super important. spending this much on a truck, you know, you want to party sometimes. So I didn't get the video done yesterday because I was helping my father build that shed while the sun was setting because we had to get the roof done before dark. We finished with the flashlights out, but it's done now. So let's grab the 1767, go grab us some Tims. I took the battery out of this to use on the trailer. Well, it looks like we're going to be using the OG67 today. Load this is. What a load. Hope we got the keys left in this one. I don't. Shit. Crap. Well, we're off to a great start. I'm thinking now the keys are in my father's truck and he's gone to work. Well, I've got another solution. It involves what's in that box and battery. So yeah, since we have an extra day, today I'm definitely going to be grabbing another battery or two for the trucks and the trailer. There you go. So another thing I wanted to mention is the need to delete very quickly. The EPA is shutting shit down. They're shutting companies down. They're going after owners. It's actually a bit of a shit show, and I don't think it's right. I don't think that the government should have that degree of control over our lives. That's why they call it a government, not a do-what-you-want-ment. They're shutting everything down soon. DPFs will be a thing of the past. DPF deletes, I mean. I recommend that you go out and get a delete right away as soon as possible. I mean, for me, it would be worth getting a couple tickets before I reverted back to having the full DPF system. That's the thing. When you do a DPF delete, as long as you keep all your stuff, then you can put it back in like an hour or two. If I ever have to put that F-250 back to stock, I am going to cry. Maybe. I definitely won't be happy. I guarantee you that. It's gonna be a black market thing, super hard to get, super expensive, like we've seen with the Chevys already. If you ever want to know what having a deleted truck is like, then you're gonna have to do it sooner rather than later. Having a deleted truck is like a whole other, it's like on a whole other level of diesel ownership. I wish I did more YouTube back then, because the first video I did was the cold start when it was already deleted. But if you could have seen my reaction the first time I fired that thing up, man, it would have been hilarious. And some people just do not know how to drive here. How do you mess these up? Like, look at that. Now I gotta give an invoice to a customer. I'm gonna pop some pills. Whew. This cold is killing me. Got some Buckleys now and some vitamin C tablets. That's good stuff. All right, let's run in and get paid. Whew. I am not doing very good today. I'd say the biggest reason you'd want to delete your DPF, get rid of that shit, is really for the sound. Like when people see or hear this truck here, the F350, which isn't deleted, they're wondering like, is that even gonna pull that? When I show it with my F250, people usually don't question it. I'm thinking the only logical explanation for that is because of the way it sounds. That thing sounds like a little tractor just waiting to haul stuff. If you don't want it too loud, you can have any option of muffler you want, so that you can make the truck sound the way you want, instead of just being dead quiet from the factory no matter what. Alright, so it's back into the OG67, and we're gonna finish off this video. So guys, yeah, those are some reasons why I like to have a truck deleted. Contradiction to the last video I made, which you have to admit made a lot of sense. I still think you should delete your truck. Have fun while you can, just keep the original DPF. Don't get rid of it. because eventually it will have to go back on, unfortunately. It's just the way it's going. But for now, you know, if you have a diesel truck and you have the money laying around, get that delete. And at the very worst, once you have to put the DPF back on, once you're sick of getting tickets or you have to get your truck inspected, then just you'll have a monitor. You'll at least have a monitor to monitor, you know, your exhaust temperatures and your battery voltages and oil pressures and all that kind of stuff. So it won't be a complete waste of money. I think, yeah, screw it, go ahead and do it. That's the end of the why you should delete your truck part of the episode. Now let's just go get that work done and hit the road. DOT just passed along. Holy shit. And this F-250, I'm pretty sure, is overloaded as hell. And I don't even think he came around, because he knows me. He knows me by name. We know each other. He wants me to, you know, be more legal and everything, and it's great. Last time he stopped me, I almost passed the inspection, but my electronic logs were messed up. Not that I was over hours or anything. It was literally something wrong with the time zone, but he hasn't turned around to get me yet. And of course, I don't have any logs in this truck. I literally just came down the street, like this is maybe a 4 or 5 kilometer drive. When I went to drop off the invoice for the customer, he said, like he was there. He was parked where he works. And I said, you know, what are the odds of him coming by when I'm coming down here? Sure enough, it would have been a bad day. However, I'm going to mention this day is not over yet. I'm going to try and operate this thing now. I'm going to put you guys down over here on one of these trailers. Yeah, boy, it's gonna go down as probably the sketchiest piece of equipment I've ever operated, but at the same time, I think that's the most fun. Sketchy though, very sketchy.
Give me like a drug, you got underneath my skin and I've been trying to hide it.
It was the smoothest drop off I've had at the Goose Bay port ever. We're getting better, getting professional. Still don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. And I'm headed home for a couple days before we head to Halifax to pick up one hell of a load. Look at this, this is sick. Imagine sitting in here for like hours and hours. Back to the beast. Alright, let's load it up. Let's get on the go. So this is where I'm going to end the video, but before I do, I got something to show you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this, as always. If you did, you know the drill. You know what to do. Not even going to tell you. You guys have a good day. That is a crap ton of snow. They're calling for 25 centimeters. Holy crap. Woo!